how people are going to react.
All right,
And has
everyone,
kind of
I've got Kitty here.
neutral,
Oops.
He'll
non-aligned,
probably want to
organic
go
Oh,
out
sorry, I
response.
got
with
a bit of a. There was a bit of
Mushy
what's the
kitty
word?
cuckoo doo.
Oh,
Missy smooshy cuckoo.
that
Who
noise
are
is
you voting
Styx
for?
Hexenhammer.
Yeah, you don't know.
Here we go.
What, Mike?
It was Styx. There we are. Styx
Yeah, he could
Hexenhammer with
actually
his
go out
cat.
the door.
Right. Let me just silence him for a moment. All right. Let's just silence Styx for a moment. Yeah, the time is at the moment in Washington D.C. If I wait for this page to load, it's now it's now 10 past 9 in the evening. It's evening, well into the count. At the other end of the country, it is. Wait for it. Just waiting for the page to load. There you are. It is actually. Oh, it's actually gone 6 p.m. So there you go. It's not bad. Anyway, Styx has this map up here, and I'll just show it to you. Oops. He's going through it now, actually, right now. Hang on a sec.
I'm going to go for Harris probably, but Trump is up by 5 points there. But it's only with a small number of votes. New Hampshire, closer than expected. Pennsylvania, yeah, only 18% out. Michigan, 9% out. And definitely within range. These will all go red. Colorado will go for Harris.
Well, what he's basically saying is, he's in the way. I'll explain because he was talking about this earlier. But
there's almost 50% in, and Trump is still leading by a few tens of thousands. Trump leading by over 100,000 in North Carolina.
Oh, good.
With about 40% in. With Georgia leading by about 200,000 with almost 70% in. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to be a Trump night. Minnesota, actually. Well, yeah, that's less than 1% of the vote in. So we won't look into that too much.
So it's going quite well, basically, what he's saying. Pennsylvania, see, the key state, Pennsylvania, has only 14% counted so far. Harris is a little bit ahead because they're doing the urban areas first. Obviously, they haven't got the Amish in yet. New York, all across New England. New England, not surprisingly, is going blue. The Maine is currently Trump is leading, but that's going to change probably. Same with Missouri and Kansas, they reckon. His Styx reckons. New Mexico Trump is leading. That's Roswell country. Eh? I hope in Roswell they voted for Trump. I really do. But basically, hang on, let me just. Oops, what's happening? Okay. What's I've heard is that Trump currently has 101 electoral points, and Harris has. There's one poll that puts Trump on 120 and Harris on 99. Another one puts Harris on 75 and Trump on 101. Either way, it's looking good for Trump so far. Looking very good indeed. He seems to be doing quite well he's winning the states he expects to win. In the swing states, he is either ahead or it's not been counted properly yet. So so far so good. It's now 2:15 in the morning UK time. I suppose that the question is now. I mean, this is kind of though what was happening. This is kind of what happened in 2020, though, didn't it? I went to bed if you remember, I went to bed about 4 in the morning, blind drunk, saying how wonderful, how everyone was saying Trump was about to win. I woke up at like 10 a.m. and found out there was F-graphs everywhere and stories about you know what. Shenanigans, as Styx calls them. By the way, I'm on the JB now. Yeah, very nice it is too. I won't have too much of this though. Very nice. Let's see what else is going on here. He's currently ahead in Wisconsin. I said it. I'm not that drunk yet. So it's not looking too bad so far, although it is early days yet. There's Sargon on. I'm also watching podcasts. I've got a podcast of the Lotus Eaters on at the same time. He's currently got these people here. They're generally quite cheerful. He's got this. There's the usual crowd here. That's Academic Agent has joined them, and Dan. But there's this Sargon, and oh, it looks like Bo has got the hat on that Roar Ignatius was using earlier. And I don't know who this guy is. American. He's got the old revolutionary flag up there. They're all quite cheerful about this. You can see with the way they're smiling. But Sargon says he is cautiously pessimistic because of you know what. So whether there is, see, so you can't call it yet because you don't know about the you know what, do you? But that's a situation we're in right now. I don't know how much longer. I don't feel too tired actually, despite not having a proper sleep earlier on. But I'll stay as long as I can. I mean, there's no real moment when I think I'll know Trump's won, even though so far it's looking quite good. Because who knows what happens before? You know, who knows what happens elsewhere? Who knows what happens with Arizona hasn't even declared yet, and Arizona's the one with it tends to be the problem state. There's also the possibility of messing around. Presumably the Amish haven't been counted yet in Pennsylvania. The Amish are interesting. I talked about the Amish on the last two live streams I did. You know, normally they stay out of politics. I mean, they're very isolated. Like I said, they're a very, very devout religious community and very, very staunch in their ways. That's very famously, they've never adopted new technology since about 1850. So when you go and visit their communities, there's no running water, there's no electricity. It's like stepping back in time. But normally they stay out of politics. But they're pro-Trump now. Yeah, Amish for Trump. So that's all I can say right now until I know more. There's some, like I said, there's states like Maine and Kansas which are flipping. They're currently coloured wrong. They're light coloured, which means one candidate's ahead. They'll go to the other one probably when the rural counties and the rural precincts are counted. But it's still early, like in terms of the counting process. Like only 14%'s been counted in Pennsylvania so far. So yeah, and like I said, even Trump. As I said, I can't say too much on YouTube, but Trump could win, but then not win. You know what I mean? Trump could win and not take office for reasons I've explained off YouTube. So anyway, see you later. Hospital Port as pride and dignity. Stop the New World Order.